Welcome to AI in Minutes from the Humber and University of Guelph-Humber Library. By the end of this video, you'll be able to describe how effective prompting influences GenAI responses in depth, recall key prompting guidelines and techniques, and recognize effective versus ineffective prompts for learning. If you watched our GenAI 101 video, you'll know that a prompt is what you type into a GenAI tool to generate an output. When writing a prompt, the basic rule is simple. The more specific and detailed you are in your prompt, the more likely you'll get the output you're looking for. The less specific, the less likely you'll get what you want. A helpful prompting framework recommended by the library is the CLEAR framework. CLEAR is a simple, flexible framework for writing better prompts across a variety of subjects and disciplines. CLEAR stands for Concise, Logical, Explicit, Adaptive, and Reflective. Concise means avoiding unnecessary words or information wherever possible. This helps focus AI exactly where you need it to. In practice, this involves using clear, simple keywords and avoiding irrelevant or repetitive words in your prompt. For example, instead of adding unnecessary words like please, vague adjectives such as detailed and comprehensive, or repetitive terms like electric vehicle or EV, aim for clear, concise phrasing. Logical means using a clear, step-by-step structure to guide GenAI's response. Doing so can help GenAI better organize its response in a way that makes sense for you. In practice, this looks like breaking down your prompt into numbered parts or steps, and asking GenAI to think through your prompt step by step. For example, instead of using a prompt like, how do I write a good paper, you could ask GenAI to first list the steps of writing a research paper, then briefly describe each step. Explicit means being specific about what you want GenAI to do. Some ways you can do this is by assigning a role like a tutor, historian, or researcher, specifying the audience that GenAI should write for, such as a beginner or professional, setting constraints like word count, style, and tone, providing non-copyrighted examples for what you want the output to resemble, and if the tool allows, indicating the temperature setting. Lower values like 0 create more precise responses, while higher values like 1 produce more creative or varied responses. For example, instead of asking GenAI, tell me about elderly care, you could be more explicit by prompting, in 500 words or less, explain the types of elderly care from a healthcare professional's perspective using language suitable for a first-year undergraduate. Temperature equals 0. The adaptive guideline means adjusting your prompts to help refine and improve GenAI's output. In practice, this looks like revising your initial prompt based on GenAI's output, asking GenAI if it understands your prompt, or collaborating with GenAI by asking it for suggestions or what further information it needs from you. For example, if GenAI's response to your initial prompt is too broad, you could follow up by asking GenAI, what details would you need from me to make your answer more specific? Finally, reflective means thinking critically about GenAI's output and how future prompts could be improved. This looks like fact-checking GenAI's output by using lateral reading, asking GenAI the same question twice to see how its responses differ, or asking GenAI how it reached its conclusion. For example, if you receive a GenAI response about the Humber River watershed in Toronto, assess it for accuracy, relevance, and completeness. Note any strengths or gaps, and then use your insights to refine your prompt. As GenAI models evolve, so too does their ability to remember details across longer conversations. This means that you do not always need to restate information each time you prompt. It's important to keep in mind that some GenAI tools may store or analyze what you include in your prompt to help improve its model. As such, be sure to avoid including any private, identifying, or copyrighted material in your prompt. That's it for this installment of AI in Minutes. For more information on AI, visit the library's Generative AI Resource Guide, watch our other AI in Minutes videos, complete the AI Algorithms and You module, or schedule a research appointment with a library team member.